If you have a deep passion for superhero movies, and you can't stand when someone talks bad about them or makes fun of them, I am warning you. This video will be a test of your patience because in this video, I will show you various films that have mocked every way possible some of the most famous superhero movies. Get ready, because they had no mercy. They really made these movies to upset superhero movie fans like you. And it's very likely that your favorite hero has been targeted in these parodies because, obviously, they parody the most famous films and heroes. The warning was made. Now let's get started. Superhero movie. You might know it better as Dragonfly. It was released in 2008 and is a clear parody of the first and most legendary Spider-Man movie, portrayed by Tobey Maguire. This movie is extremely funny and actually worth watching. Out of all the movies on this list, it's probably the only one that's worth watching. The costume and some of the powers are intended to parody those of Spider-Man, but it also mocks other characters like the Human Torch from the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, and even Batman. The protagonist was played by actor Jared Drake Bell, and it also features familiar faces like actor Leslie Nielsen, who starred in several comedy films such as the Naked Gun series. Additionally, it also includes Kevin Hart in its cast. You know, Kevin Hart being in a movie increases the chances of the movie being funny. Disaster movie. Okay, this movie is on another level of parody, and it truly lives up to its name because the movie is pure chaos when it comes to referencing famous films. It references so many movies, such as Kung Fu Panda, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Enchanted, Night at the Museum, Indiana Jones, and other famous movies. It also made some references to celebrities such as Michael Jackson and Amy Winehouse. But the most obvious satire is related to superheroes like Batman, Iron Man, and Hulk. If you love Hulk, Batman, and Iron Man, I don't think watching this movie is a good idea because they definitely lose a lot of their aura in this movie. And it doesn't stop at DC and Marvel heroes. It also includes other heroes like Hellboy, who was portrayed by David Harbour in the 2019 film, and Hancock, a 2008 film starring Will Smith. They made so many references that I'm not sure if I remember them all. The Double D Avenger. I know the title suggests that this movie is a parody of the Avengers, but don't be fooled by the name. In fact, this movie is not a parody of any Marvel film but rather of a series from their rival DC, specifically, the 70s Wonder Woman series starring Linda Carter. To my surprise, the Double D Avenger premiered in 2001, 22 years after the Wonder Woman series ended. I must admit, it's a bit strange since by that time, probably no one remembered the series. There certainly wasn't any hype around it, yet someone was determined to make a parody of the show. It's as if this person grew up watching the series and, perhaps not liking it, felt it deserved a parody. In the movie, the protagonist discovers she has breast cancer. Like anyone would do in her situation, she goes searching for a cure. During her quest, she finds a very rare plant that could completely cure her cancer. And she was right. Just by touching the plant, she not only gets cured but also gains superpowers. But this movie goes beyond just mocking Wonder Woman. It heavily focuses on displaying the part of her body where she had cancer. You know what I'm talking about, but I'd rather not mention it explicitly to avoid issues with YouTube's rules. But okay, it's a parody. It's not meant to be taken seriously anyway. But hold on, that's just 95% of the movie. There are still other parts that focus on different things. The movie also pokes fun at how Wonder Woman used to spin around to put on her uniform. I kinda get it. It really wasn't a very credible way to change costumes. And the special effects definitely didn't help. Although the costume isn't identical to Wonder Woman's, they kept the same colors, blue and red. They even mocked the fact that she was an Amazonian, as the protagonist meets a woman from the Amazon right at the beginning of the movie. Before moving on to the next one, I just want to say that if you're under 14, you shouldn't watch this movie. Now it's up to you whether you want to take my advice or not, but then I hope your parents don't say I didn't warn you. Spider-Plant Man. Spider-Man has the most funny parodies, and here's a very interesting short film where the impossible happened. Have you ever imagined Mr. Bean playing Spider-Man? Well, that never happened. But the character he played was somewhat similar. He gained powers not from being bitten by a spider, but by a genetically modified carnivorous plant. The next day, he already had powers and knew how to use them since he only had 14 minutes to do so. Ready to defeat villains, this short film presents pure comedy with humor very similar to Mr. Bean. And it wouldn't be complete without special appearances by Batman and Robin, although their personalities are quite different. It was made to air on the BBC channel and was a charity program. Before ending the video, I just want to say thank you. I don't know if you have been following my channel for a while or if this is your first time watching a video of mine, but those who have been here for a while know that I had a goal for this year. The goal was to reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but we are only halfway through the year, and we have already accomplished that goal. And that's why I want to say thank you, because this would never have happened without you. You are the one who gives life to this channel and makes it grow. I just wanted to take this final moment of the video to say that I am living my dream thanks to you, and for that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. But my dream doesn't stop here. I already have a new goal that I want to accomplish, and that is to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. This request is for you if you are new here. Your subscription is the key to getting there. You have the power in your hands, and as you already know, with great power comes great responsibility. So make sure you use your power wisely. Join us and be part of this incredible journey we are on. Thank you in advance. Now, what I want you to tell me is, have you seen any of these films? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want the second part, you already know what to do. Just comment part 2. And your final step is to click in the video that is showing up right now. You really need to check out the first part of most blatant and ridiculous copycats of superhero movies if you haven't already. I promise you that you will be even more shocked than you are right now.